Welcome back. So today it is just a quick video going over how I handle my May TBR. So if you don't know, May is my birthday month, and twice a year I make sure to leave my TBR very open because May and December, my birthday and Christmas, I basically just read what I want. So the way I handle my TBR the other 10 months is I try to make sure that I have very balanced reading. If I'm going to be reading a lot of fantasy, I make sure I'm reading biography, just making sure that I have a very balanced reading. I also give myself a book goal that I have to meet. Generally, I like to keep it around 10 to 15 books. That is, of course, balanced with all the other genres. So some I get through very quickly, and some books can take me quite a while to get through. So for May, I have very loose rules. I don't set myself a book goal. I make sure that it is only books I'm looking to read, and I'm making sure that it's genres that I'm specifically interested in. So I'm just going to go over a couple of the books that I have picked out. So first I have Keepers of the Lost City, book number 5, Lodestar. And full disclosure, I actually read this between May 1st and 2nd. As soon as the month started, I knew this was going to be what I pick up, and I also have book 6 on my TBR for the month. I'm absolutely hooked right now. 5 just left on such an interesting note. Next we have Oathbringer by Brandon Sanderson, which of course, as it is well known on my channel, I have been waiting for the month of May to read. Book number 4 comes out this year in the fall. I'm already 166 pages in, and I cannot wait for book 4, even though I haven't finished book 3. So excited. Following on the same train, we have Starsight by Brandon Sanderson. I read Skyward last month, and not being a huge fan of science fiction, I was very, very surprised at how in love I was with the characters and the plot and everything. So I picked up book number 2 right away, and I'm very, very eager to get it started. This will probably be later in the month, however. It's gonna drive me nuts. Oh, now someone's having a chat. No, that's good. Next we have A Little Life. So I have this weird thing where I kind of am a bit of a masochist in reading contemporary fiction. I've heard nothing but good but bad things about this, how everybody read this, it's gonna make them cry, but it's a beautiful story. And then on the other side of it, I've heard people say that it's emotional torture porn. So very excited to see where I land on the spectrum. Next we have The Poppy War by Rf Quan. I'm very excited about this. So contrary to loving fantasy, I'm not a big lover of violence in books. If it's very tapered down, I can usually deal with it. However, I've been told this is very graphic, but it's with purpose of showing when we have these big executions of war in fantasy, the aftermath and the effect it really takes on the people. I think that's a really interesting take, and I got book 1 of 2. 2 is sitting on my shelf, so if I feel like I need to, I can pick it up right after. And lastly, we have this beautiful box set of the Hunger Games. So my partner actually ordered the Hunger Games prequel for my birthday. It comes out, I think, 3 days after my birthday, May 19th. So probably the weekend before, I'm just gonna sit down and reread. I think these covers, if you haven't seen them, they're absolutely gorgeous. They have like this foiled raised cover. Very excited. I haven't reread these for maybe 5 or 6 years. It's going to be really interesting, one, to jump back into the world of Panem and revisit that world that I loved so much when I was younger. But it's also going to be really interesting revisiting it as an adult and with that lens and maybe what I think about it now that I've read far outside of YA for a very long time. And I know there's a lot of mixed feelings about the prequel already, but I'm going in with a completely open mind. I'm going to read this to hype myself up, and then as soon as I am done these, I'm hoping my pre-order will already be here so I can finish these off and hop right into the prequel. I thought about reading the prequel and then these 3 following it, but ultimately I decided it would be better just for me to re-envelop myself in this world and then hop into the prequel. So very excited. Thank you so much for watching. If you'd like to subscribe, I make videos every Wednesday and Saturday, and I will see you Wednesday with a new video.